on the center couch, looking at Fred Hayes, whose head is now just about at the beginning of the tunnel, and his back is against the lower equipment bay optical area. And Fred will now transport himself into the tunnel and into the spaceship Aquarius.
You know, one thing I noted, Jack, when I first came across here, that starting upright in the command module and heading down in Aquarius, there's a little bit of an orientation change that once in the water tank is still pretty unusual. I find myself now standing with my head on the floor when I get down at the limb.
That's a great picture, Jim. You got the light just right.
One of the nice things, Jack, particularly for a novice like myself, is the ease of moving around in here. Of course, as you know from working in the command module, it's really quite a boon to have zero gravity as an aid. It's pretty confining, really, at 1G to move around very much in there, and it's quite easy. The lamp, as you can see, it looked pretty clean. I found a couple of loose washers, about it, and a little plastic cap off the sequence camera had come loose, and I found it lodged over by the ED panel. Okay, right under Jim now. He's actually standing on a what looks to be a can here, and for the sake of all the people back there, housed inside this can is the Leo Masson engine, or hopefully you can see my hand I'm resting on top of right now. The engine that we use to get off of the moon. Immediately adjacent to the engine cover here, I have my hand on a white box now, which has been shown before. This happens to be Jim's bliss, or the backpack, which will supply oxygen and water for cooling while on the lunar surface. This device we hope to make use of for planned 4 hours and possibly up to as much as 5 hours. Right behind the cliff, a couple of square packages I now have my hand on here. One here and one right below are our OPSs, which are in essence the emergency oxygen supplies, which are good for some 40 to 45 minutes. These are when we get ready to mount up and head outside, we place up on top of the cliff. The second backpack is mounted down on the limb floor, positioned right between the two of us. I have my hand on it at this time.
Roger, Fred, we see it. The picture's coming through real good, and your description is good. We see Jim's got the camera oriented the way we like to look at it. So we'll keep talking.
Okay, I guess everybody is pretty much envisioned the space program as being all a lot of exotic electronics, and certainly a lot of it is. But thought I'd bring out a couple items here in conjunction with the flip. After the first DVA, to get a very accurate measurement of the amount of water that's left in the blisters, we're going to make use of this bag I'm showing now to collect the remaining water out of the bliss and see just how much we really did have left. And hopefully on future missions to be able to extend safely the allowable time on these units even a little further. And my other hand, I have the mechanism by which we determine just how much water we really have in this bag. And I guess this, an apt description for this device would be a fish scale. And you can see I'm weighing myself right now, and it says I weigh actually less than 0 right now. Guess its calibration isn't too good.
That'll be the day.
I think even you would weigh 0 here, Jack.
Touché.
Here's this is Jim. Since Fred's been in the lunar module, he's the lunar module pilot, this is the first time that he's felt that he's right side up.
Roger, Jim.
I might tell you that we're looking at right now that round bag that's just behind Fred holds our vacuum hose, that when we get back inside the lab, we'll hook the vacuum off our suits, and it's resting, or it's attached to the hatch, which will we will open to go onto the lunar surface, and of course to come back in. The hatch which we have come to now is a round hatch, which is our docking hatch between Odyssey and Aquarius.
Roger, and we see Fred looking in the vacuum cleaner there now.
Okay, what I have out now, Jack, is LEVA, which has also been shown before. It's a head garment for wearing out on the surface. And I'm bringing Jim's out here to show a couple of mods. One problem before is that the cast of characters out on the surface haven't been able to be distinguished apart very well. So not only Jim's suit has some red stripes on it, but as you can see, his LEVA also has a red stripe. And now you can see one other mod too here, Jack, which I hadn't really seen myself before.